A Toledo man says he's really worried that something terrible is going to happen in his neighborhood because two pit bulls have been terrorizing him and his cats. I'm Melissa Andrews, a crime and investigative reporter. Now, this story is not to attack pit bulls. It just so happens that Paul Vatz has been having problems with pit bulls. He says that he's been trying to raise feral cats and get them spayed and neutered and then find homes for them. So this is Paul. He said that two pit bulls have been coming around the neighborhood for years, killing these feral cats. He says that they just snap their necks and then move on. But that's not the only damage. He said this is his wife's car and the kittens were hiding underneath the hood, and these two dogs came and ravaged the car, destroyed it, looking to kill these kittens. And this is the burial ground. I said, what do you do with these kittens once they're killed? He said he's buried 20 cats alongside his driveway over the last couple of years. And Paul's upset because these dogs come up on his front and back porch. Again, you saw destroying his wife's car as well, to get at these cats and kittens. And I drove the neighborhood. They actually live quite far away. But I looked into the man that owns these dogs and found dozens of citations for these dogs. And this is from the dog warden in April of this year. The owner was cited for failure to register the dogs as dangerous, and they were designated as dangerous because they have in fact bitten a human. And then the warden's officer says this is his second offense for this violation. We have a long history with this defendant and his dogs. This is how the defendant was identified. Paul is frustrated with Lucas County Canine Care and Control and the Toledo Police Department. But again, I did find many times in which this man was cited. He just chooses to pay the fine or it gets removed off the docket. So this is a problem that is still occurring. But he does have a trial starting in Toledo Municipal Court tomorrow on May 13th to answer for these dogs. Now, there is some hope that a new law can help here. This is 12-year-old Avery Russell. She was attacked by two pit bulls unprovoked in the Columbus area while on a play date. And so this new law called Avery's Law here in Ohio is named after her, and it's going to provide some more leeway for dog wardens and some stiffer penalties for dangerous dog owners. Now, here I am talking with the interim director at the Lucas County Dog Shelter, and she tells me that previously hands were a bit tied when it comes to how to deal with these dangerous dogs. Under House Bill 247, or Avery's Law, a court can now order the dog to be humanely destroyed at the dog owner's expense if the dog commits a vicious or dangerous attack, injures another dog or another person while trying to bite them. There are also several other ways that dangerous dogs can be identified and handled now under this new law. Take, for example, this case in Sylvania, Ohio, this past December. This is a mother walking her child right outside of a school building called Whiteford Elementary. A nearby homeowner's dog comes charging at this woman and her very small child. And the dog warden couldn't really do anything in terms of seizing this dog or destroying the dog until a court ordered that to happen. Under this new law, the interim dog warden says they can, in fact, seize that dog, impounding it and keeping it from getting out again for the public's safety without a court order. Unfortunately for Paul, this law does not protect cats or chickens or other sorts of animals that are not considered property. So his situation may not be affected. However, all of the times that he's called the dog warden's office and the Toledo Police Department may in fact be what's gotten this case to trial. So tomorrow we're going to find out if the owner of these dogs is going to have them seized. Could they be ordered euthanized? I will give you that update.